Hey, how's it going there, your old pal Jim? Psychic Life. Ashley's with me. We're gonna go thrifting today. It's Tuesday. Should I give a weather report? Let's give a weather. It's cold. It's windy. It's cloudy.
It's Delaware
It's
in the
Delaware,
winter.
and it's not quite winter.
It's not technically, but it's close enough.
Yeah. Um, We're gonna stay in state. So we're going to the north part of Delaware, like we do. We've basically been on a every other week schedule. One week we'll stay in state, the next week we'll go out of state, and then stay in this on. So I'd like to get to the point where we're going out twice a week, once in state, once out of state, and we bounce around like that, just more often. But we're not there yet. So we're gonna see what the northern state Goodwills have for us. We could have went down to like Goodwill again, but I wasn't really too excited about those thrifts.
I feel like they don't need to be hit as often.
Right. Those thrifts were
They're okay.
they were okay. The rent down there is very expensive, so they have to charge more for their stuff. Um, but they charge a lot. It's very expensive down there. So finding stuff to resell is a lot tougher because of that. And even I feel like the stuff that we did find, we haven't really sold it.
I don't remember what we really got, but it
Yeah.
wasn't a
No, not a lot of like toys or anything like that.
no, nothing exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, got some,
I don't even know.
and you got like kitchen stuff, like chocolate, right?
Yeah, I know we spend money down there.
Yeah, we did.
Well, maybe shoes. I know that glasses we just bought. I bought down there. That just sold.
I was thinking glasses because it's one first to read.
Right. I did pick up the glasses. That,
Yeah, when we came out with stuff, but I don't remember what it was. It wasn't exciting.
yeah. So we're gonna hope for some exciting stuff today. We're gonna hit up the bins. Usually we do okay there. The surprise stuff that we bought there last time was those tennis balls.
Right.
They're so fast, faster than ever.
Still, that's it's like just the fact that they sold.
Right.
It's like, oh,
Like not had, I mean, they don't sell for great money, 25, $30. But, I wouldn't pay $5 for it, but at instead of $1 and a half for the a bit more than $2. That's fine.
I think they were like, because I weighed them by themselves to figure out how to ship them. I think they were literally just over a pound by themselves.
Yeah. Yeah. So, uh, yeah. So it's Tuesday. We won't have to compete with old people. And,
Well, not a lot.
yeah. So that's good. Uh, yeah, it'll be fine. Hopefully it's a good day. Find some stuff. Keep this thing going for another week. And, be inch closer to Christmas. We did sell a board game today at full price before I could put my sales back on. That was good. I always like it when that happens. I run my sales as soon as they expire. I call them 24-hour sales. They're really more like 36-hour sales. Because I start them in the morning whenever they expire, the day of expiration. And then I go till 9 o'clock the following day. So from 9 o'clock today, Tuesday, and then go until Wednesday night p.m. So 36. But wooden vintage retro collection. It's not a vintage game, but they just call it. Strategic sales for $20. And I had gotten an offer for $20. I went back with $28. I was willing to let it go for $28. Did not want to buy it at that. So for $40. So hey, fine. I knew that my price was okay at $30. So 40 was even more satisfying. So anyway, see what we can find. Hopefully we find some good stuff. Some stuff that sells quick and dang. And next we can get a picture listed and start growing this thing more. That's what I'm all right. Didn't take a whole lot of video in there. Just oh, there's not a whole lot in there. We bought some. I spent $17. That's
And like 4 of that was on a tote.
yes. 4 of that was on a tote that we're not going to sell. We're going to use that to pack more inventory. We bought
So
Hmm?
I don't know if we mentioned it before, but for our inventory to keep it organized, I have numbered totes, and I label where not everything stuff that's too big for a tote, then that doesn't get put away, but everything else gets put in a tote and it gets labeled so it's easier to find.
Right. So you have totes like now it's what 1 through 22.
That one will make 22. I just did 21
Right.
the other day.
So we have 1 through 21 now. Getting ready for 22. Then we have stuff like the small, like the kitchen appliances and stuff like that don't go in totes, that are just on the rack, and those have rack locations. So,
Awesome.
and board games and things like that. But that stuff, like, we just know where it is. We don't really need to
Well, the
spell
board
it.
games you can see.
Right.
Right. I have them stacked so you can see every single board game.
Right. So,
But anyway, yeah. So that's when you have really over 500. Even we've been doing that. We've been doing that for a long time. We started with I think like 5 to 9 totes, and now we're up to adding another one. It's 22.
Right. I don't know where you're going to put it.
Well, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
So we bought a couple of mugs, 3 mugs. 2 of them are the same, right?
Yes, those 2 Starbucks ones are the same.
2 Starbucks Maryland mugs. The state mugs, I guess anywhere destination mugs can do pretty good. Particularly when they're recently retired. Seems like the more vintage ones are not doing so great right now. They may come back into, trend, I guess you can say, in the future, but for right now, they're not, they're okay. They're not any better than the ones that are like newer, but not like they're just out of print. So, we bought another Disney mug, Haunted Mansion, which you missed.
Yes, I did miss it. Where did you find that?
Right by where you found the Starbucks mugs. It's a Disney Mansion mug with a lid. That's why I picked it up, because I'm like, why does this mug have a lid? And the lid is of no significance. Other than that, it's just a lid for the mug. But the mug changes color when it's heated, or puts a graphic or something. I don't know. When I when I looked it up, it just said color changing mug. So that's cool. So that's like a $30 mug that we spent $2 on.
I don't know how much it was. You're right. I missed that one.
Yeah.
But does that mean I'm gonna have to get it to change colors for pictures?
I don't think so. Well, we bought 1 game. She checked it out. It's complete except 1 card is torn in half. So we may or may not have the card. It's a hands down game. We just sold 1. So we can list another one.
I think we have one. I think it might be a different year.
All right.
I gotta see if the cards are the same.
Yeah. So.
And then you bought that other game that was new.
Right. I bought a new Pokino.
I missed that too.
It's a newer version. It's not like they've been making Pokino since the 50s. So the original version sold pretty well in the 50s. They don't go for a lot of money. They're nostalgic and people like them. So they're willing to pay like $25 for them. It's not a big money maker, but people just like them. This version, new sealed, remake by Bicycle, which is the card manufacturer. They remade this game, I guess, in the 90s, 2000s, and it'll sell for about the same, 25, maybe $30, because it's new. So not as much nostalgia, but the fact that it's sealed and you're guaranteed to get all the pieces and that kind of stuff.
And the holidays are coming.
Right. So, and you can't find it now. So, there's that too. But that's all we bought, I think, right? Oh, and that slow cooker.
Yeah.
Bought a slow cooker, which we always pick up. Always, always, always. That's it. Not a big not a big volume stock, but
Oh, that was probably the least stuff we've ever walked out of that store with.
right. And that's what I mean when you hit stores on a regular basis, you start seeing the same stuff on the shelves. And there were those little wood cats meow. I showed them on a video once, like the buildings. They were all lighthouses, which I didn't want to sit there and research every single lighthouse because they had probably 10 or 12 of them. And I know people like lighthouses. You know, they're collectible. But I don't know if Cat's Meow collectors collect Cat's Meow lighthouses. Um,
What's weird to me is like every Goodwill has some of those.
right.
Why is that?
I don't. I think just because a lot of people had them because they look cool on the shelf, just a little flat building, or in this case, lighthouse. But one of them was the lighthouse here in Delaware. One was the lighthouse in North Carolina, but not the Cape Hatteras lighthouse, which everybody knows the Cape Hatteras lighthouse, at least on the East Coast. Uh, it was a different lighthouse that I've never heard of. And then a bunch of other lighthouses that I never heard of. So I was like, yeah, for $3 a piece, like $3 a piece for a building that I know, such as Hershey Hotel, which sold right away, the Times Square, or not Times Square, the New York Skyline
Yeah.
sold right away, like stuff like that. Like if I know it, then it's gonna sell quick. Lighthouses, now I'm gonna have to look them up and see, and maybe make a stop pick. But because 3 into 15 on those is pretty good.
Because there's no prep.
There's no prep. So yeah, that's it. I mean, there's nothing exciting. That's what I did. That's a video of like the shoes, just so you can see what was done. That's just not something I normally video. So anyway, uh, yeah, we're gonna go to the bids now and fight with people. Throw some elbows. Hopefully, it's not too busy. Chances are, but
I don't know. I'm a little feisty this morning. So.
she's feisty. I'm not so feisty. I had to throw out a whole ass cup of coffee.
Did you throw it out?
I threw it out. That's how pissed I am with that cup of coffee. We went to Dunkin'.
You're already 9 minutes in.
Huh? We went to Dunkin'. It's not my usual Dunkin' where I pick up coffee. It's a different Dunkin'. And I did a inside pickup because I went in to use the bathroom. So I used the bathroom, went to the counter, saw that the coffee was wrong, and I stood there. And I stood there for like 5 minutes. Nobody acknowledged me. They looked at me. I made eye contact several times, and nobody said a damn word to me. So I just left. Took my order and I left. And I came back to the car and I yelled at her a little bit. And she went inside and took care of shit. Came back out. The coffee was, topped with the cold foam. That's what was wrong with it. There's no cold foam. Like if it's wrong, like if it looks wrong, cream and sugar, I'll just take it. That's fine. But like cold foam, I pay for it. Like so,
There's an extra charge.
I'm gonna get what I paid for. Cold foam did not help this coffee.
No.
So I took like, I don't know, 5, 6 sips of it and I'm done. I just threw it out. It tastes like rain. So we'll have to stop and get another coffee. I'll have to buy another coffee. So because they're all franchised, I can't stop at this Dunkin' up here, an hour away, and be like, hey, the coffee down in Dover tasted like shit. Can I get a free one? Like, no. Go back to Dover. So, yeah, I'll just have to buy one. And I can't even complain through the app. I guess I could. But, yeah, I'll try that. Try and complain through the app and get free points or something. I'll get stupid. I'm good at complaining.
I don't know. You didn't get the cold foam put on my coffee. I had to do that.
Yeah.
But you're good at complaining in text.
Yes. I'm a good writer.
Yes.
Yes. So, okay. Let's go to the bins. Enough of this. We'll see how the bins are today. Might spend a little extra time there just to see. I don't know when they roll the new ones out. The last time we stayed for the new ones and they weren't that great.
Right. And the new ones seem like they had some old shit in it.
Right.
But yeah.
Probably. They probably
I will say if we do stay, I feel like you need to video and people need to see what that's like. Because
yes.
I stood there and was like, oh my god.
Yes. If we're there when they roll out the new bins, I will not go for the bins. I will take video because that's more entertaining.
That is.
Because the new bins are really, we do better when they've already gone through it, like the Mad Rush goes, because they're not looking for what we're looking for. And like we can just mosey on through after the Mad Rush is gone and pick through what we're looking for and be fine. So yeah, we'll if the new bins they may roll out at 1. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
Put it in there. All right. So that was the bins. We were there for
Too long.
Too long. And most of it was standing around.
Like 45 minutes, at least.
Close to an hour. They changed the bins over at, well, they say 1. I thought I ran that red. Guy behind me.
The guy behind you went too?
Yeah. But geez, they kicked everybody out. They made everybody check.
5 minutes to 1. That's when we got back in.
Right. So
after checking out and loading the car,
they started yelling at people to check their stuff out.
Like
22,
maybe a half an hour, like before, maybe like 12:30. I don't know.
Yeah, it was shortly after we got them.
Yeah.
They were starting to tell people, like, "Hey, start checking your stuff out. Bring it back. Bring it out to the car or whatever." So we pushed it a bit because we just got them, right? And we pushed about 10 minutes or so. And we checked our stuff out. And then we came back in and we stood there. And we stood there. And we stood there. And they didn't start moving anything until what would you say, 10 after 1?
Probably about 10 after 1. Yeah.
Is when they started like coming out and like they combined all the clothes into like just a few bins and emptied out some bins.
Which the women that were working the front end could have been doing that
Right.
while we were all standing there, which
Right.
is what frustrates me.
Right.
I could have done that. If I knew I needed it done, I would have done it.
Right.
Like, come on, people, move along.
Right. And then they cleared out the clothing bins. Well, first they moved the empty bins to like the hard goods side and pushed them to the back. I assume they needed bins to fill. Like they don't have enough bins to just keep the.
Well, they didn't change out all of the ones.
They didn't.
Apart.
Right. They didn't
So
even change out all.
I wonder if
they need more bins.
They had. Right. You say something like, yeah.
Right.
Looking at it, I'm like, maybe it's time to retire that bin. Here's another one.
Right.
Apparently they don't.
There was one bin that was like the metal pole was like sticking out. That's a awesome waiting to happen. Someone's gonna get pushed into it, like get stabbed in the stomach, bleed out all of it.
Survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
That's
Yes. But so things. Anyway, so yeah, it was a long wait. So long that I lost my attention. Like I just started scrolling Facebook and Reddit and all that. And then finally this lady just yells out, "Walk."
Yeah.
That's all she said. Walk. And I look up and everybody's walking to the bins. And I'm like, oh shit. So I turn on. Yeah, so I turn on the camera. And everybody's walking, and that's where the action is. Everybody's like power walking. They get to the bins and it's like everybody's throwing shit all over the place. Right after I turned off the camera, actually, we were in the same bin, and this guy just cuts right in front of her, reaches over, and like starts pulling shit out. It's like, dude, you're here.
Right.
Like, there's got to be some decorum. Like, if there's a human being in your way, just that spot is taken. You know, move on to the next bin. There's other bins there. Come back to it. But a lot of people just, and again, the Goodwill outlets are the low-hanging fruit of reselling world. Like, it's cheap. A lot of those sellers are like flea market sellers, yard sale sellers. They're just buying whatever's cheap that they can throw out on a table and just, I bought it for $3. I'll sell it for $5. I'll make $2 out of it. Right? But like us, can find the stuff. That's why we don't care. Like, we don't have to be the first ones there, right? Because all those guys are grabbing the stuff that's like, we don't really want anymore. Because it's not really worth it to sell. It's all right. That's just it's good. She found a lot of like vintage Echo brands.
Different kind of
Utensils. She found a Foley flipper, like a burger flipper spatula. Really weird looking. I would call it like a melon baller, but it's vintage, so I don't think they've made melon ballers back then.
It's right, and it's not.
And it's made in
it's
Italy.
Not to, right. It's not like it's not.
It's not a scooper.
No, it includes.
It's a shape. So we're thinking it's a meatball. That's what we're gonna sell it as. A made in Italy meatball shaper. Anyway, there's no brand on it other than I think all it says is made in Italy. I didn't really look at this. Then I found a coffee maker, Probst coffee maker. older one that used to have a phone. Not really, still has. Used to. That's about it. So now we're on the way to Goodwill. I'm really gonna find some food. So get kind of dizzy. It's a lot more, I guess, labor intensive. Looking for inventory is expensive for a lot more.
Yeah, and then you gotta watch people litter.
Yeah, you gotta be pushy. You gotta like lift stuff. So anyway, find food, find some more stuff. Keep our day.
I
All right, let's check out the next one. Mm-hmm.
paid $5 for it.
Hmm.
Maybe that's why I'm grumpy.
Hmm. Bought 2 games. That's it.
Least favorite Goodwill.
It's our least favorite Goodwill. Yeah. It's getting to be mine too. Seems like no matter how much time you leave between stops, there's never anything great there. They had some nice shoes, Cole Haans, but they wanted like $15 a pair. I had a pair of Clarks, and Clarks is a decent brand, but not like, high end. Like a good Kohl's brand shoe. $15. Like, come on. Goodwill. Like, I know, you're in the heart of Wilmington here, but this isn't the fashion capital of the world or anything. But, man. Anyway, we're at the Prime Thrift. This is why we do the 2-for-1 when we make this swing. We don't do videos between because they're so close. But
That's fine.
that's fine. Short clip, minute 15. Hmm.
I don't know.
And I don't know. That's a. Even the USA, so isn't it?
This is Japan. All right, Prime Thrift,
That's actually Value Village.
Value Village.
But they're all owned by the same people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they had a George Foreman roaster, which I think we have one.
Is that what's sitting on the counter?
I think it's listed.
Oh.
No?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
They wanted $20 for it, which is way
Ridiculous.
too.
Yeah.
And I was looking hard at that. It was a Kodak projector box, but it was not a Kodak projector in the box. It was a GAF, GAF. I don't know if it's the brand is GAF or if you just say GAF, but they're not around anymore. And probably because nobody could figure out how to say their name. So wasn't worth it, even at half off, because that's what pink tags were half off, green were 35%. Half off, if it was a Kodak, would get worth it. Kodak projectors can bring in really good money. I used to buy them all the time at government auctions. and the sun's in the face. I would sell them, you know, between 50 and $100. The lenses sell them separately. Like the market slowed down on them a bit, but we used to sell vintage photo slides. I still would if I could find them. They're really difficult to
They're
find.
hard to find.
Just because you don't take pictures like that now. So anybody that's selling them are selling them into collections, and collectors aren't going to sell them again until they move on into the afterlife, and their collections become available again. So it's the only way you're going to get any of that stuff now. So yeah, so that's it. Oh, we bought some more vintage kitchen utensils, cooking utensils, I should say. And a board game. And a Tupperware thing. I have no idea what it is. It was $1. It's just something for $1 and it's a brand, you just get it. Like there was we also bought a Six Flags cup. Like something you would buy at Six Flags, obviously. Like they would put your drink in it, it's got the straw, like from 2014, so it's $1. Why not? If I get $14 for it, I don't know, 15. I didn't even look it up. It's $1. Well, all that kitchen stuff was 33 cents a piece. That's like free. Might as well be free. Like, I don't know, I could find 33 cents just walking down the street. Like a block. I don't even have to walk far to find 33 cents. So yeah, just that's the time to load up on stuff at thrift stores, right? Just like, and it's never gonna be like a huge sale. Like you're never gonna find something for $1 and turn it into $300. Like that's just extremely, extremely rare. But $1 into 15, sure. Often that odd. It's just whether you're willing to do it or not. Are you willing to put in the work for it? Because it is a bit of work. I mean, it's your work. Prepping and cleaning, picture. I just gotta buy it. That's it. Maybe ship it, maybe not. Maybe she'll ship it. Yeah, so now we're on to the next Goodwill, and maybe we'll hit the Middletown Goodwill. We haven't hit that one yet.
I'm telling you all though. I need.
I'm hitting that too, but there's a trouble.
That's what I was thinking. I don't want another coffee. I was thinking a smoothie.
Yeah. I've only had 5 sips of coffee today.
That's true.
Okay. But I was thinking of cutting back on the coffee just to.
I should.
It's such a habit though. Stop it, dump it, start the spark.
Well, that's the problem. Like, I've cut back on it because I don't leave the house every day.
Right. Get coffee. Make coffee.
I make coffee at home, but one cup of coffee at home opposed to a Dunkin' cup.
Yeah.
Like, that's a significant cutback.
Yeah. Maybe I'll bring a cup. Yeah.
Right. That would be more cost efficient and a significant cutback.
Yeah. But now I'm tired.
Poor thing.
Can I also bring a mattress to throw on the back?
Knock yourself out.
Anyway, let's go to the next Goodwill.
Mm-hmm.
Find some more stuff. This Goodwill's actually not
This one is better.
It's pretty okay. It's right outside the college. So the downside to it is the college kids that are also doing eBay, which there is a ton of college kids that do this stuff. Not eBay necessarily. They're more like Mercari, Poshmark, Depop, Vinted, the other whatnot, the other apps. They're not eBay, but they're resellers. They're resellers. This thrift store is within walking distance to a lot of stores. So it's pretty well picked over, but they're picking stuff that I'm not.
It's usually pretty obnoxious. There's usually at least one group in there that I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Throw up.
Yeah. But they're picking stuff that I'm not after. So that's okay. So let's go see what All right. Actually didn't buy too much. Did okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the best stop so far as quantity. Well, you did a lot of utensils and brims, but
Yeah, I
Valley
think,
Village, but
yeah. I think as far as
nothing exciting.
no,
A Game of Life 91. That's exciting because
that's good.
although we've had one listed now for a little bit, it hasn't sold, so that's
Right.
weird. Usually they sell like within days.
Right. I think we're just getting undercut right now.
Hmm.
because of all the sellers that are like, oh no, we're not selling stuff as fast as we should. Hey, we sold that.
Yeah, look at that.
Sold those bar exam flashcards. Was going back and forth with somebody that offered me 100. I went back with 125, which is high enough for 150. So I met him halfway. And then he came back with 110. I came down to 120 and sold. So either he took the offer for 120 or it sold for 150 to someone else because.
No, it sold for 120.
Okay.
Yeah, he took the offer at 120.
That's fine. I paid $6. That's fine. That is a-okay. So now we're going to go to Middletown. And it's getting dark.
But it's not even 5 o'clock, and it's getting dark.
Yes. Daylight savings.
Stupid.
We haven't sold a whole lot today.
Not today, no.
Kind of slow. But
Something else just came in. Oh, we just sold the Game of Life 40th edition. Just pictured that yesterday. Just listed that last night.
and it's sold.
Just sold.
So I guess people just needed to get home from work. I don't know. But today as a whole has just been kind of
Blah. Just kind of blah.
not really anything exciting. I mean, there's stuff out there. I'm just not picking it up because it's overpriced.
Oh, you're talking. Okay.
Hmm?
I was talking about the day as a whole, not
Yeah.
necessarily shopping. But yeah, it has kind of been.
I saw another slow cooker. Did you see it at the last store?
No, I didn't. I was annoyed in the kitchen appliance section because of that one couple that were just changing out the lamp things.
No, yeah.
Then, like, parking their cart over here, but messing around over here like
Right.
they own the place.
Right.
I just kind of got irritated.
Yeah. Well, they had a West Bend slow cooker, which we buy whenever we see them. $10 didn't have the plug. You can't do anything with it.
Well, I mean, technically speaking, we have one at the house that we can snatch the plug off of, but not for $10.
Right.
I'm not going to leave the one at the house short because.
And there was no design to it. It was just a plain chain.
Oh, was it a. Yeah.
And it was a
that's
round one, not a
Ah.
rectangle one. So those are a bit more difficult to sell. So
We've got one of those too. We've got a rectangle one and a round one because they're missing the screw on the bottom.
right.
But
Yeah.
yeah, $10.
$10. Without the plug now, I can't do it. So I mean, I could probably part it out, and
It's not worth your time.
it's really not.
It's not worth my time.
And I looked at like the base of it. It was all like not scratched, but like burnt looking. So I didn't want to mess with it too much. So it's not in great shape. They had a couple of pairs of shoes that were again $14.99. Like I can't. Like you guys, thrift stores are not. You're not affected by tariffs. You're not affected by inflation. Stop it. You get your shit for free.
Besides the fact that you have enough shoes right now that they're not selling, so you need to stop buying shoes.
Yeah. But the variety is what makes shoes sell.
Yeah, we do have a big variety.
Right. So if we just keep listing shoes, we will eventually just start selling shoes. We need a variety. Anyway, we're going to head to Middletown. I'm basically going there to avoid a toll. Because we're going to take back roads to get there. But it's rush hour, so it's going to take some time. We're not supposed to be there for another
Half an hour.
half an hour. So that's okay. We don't have anywhere to be. Our high school boys varsity team plays their next round of playoff game tonight we're not going because it's up this way. So we're going home. It'd be something if we just stayed up here and went to the game and left the kids home. That would be right. But
I don't know if the kids would care. I mean, the youngest probably would, but the other two,
it's too cold to be out for
it is too cold.
when it's not our kid.
Yeah.
I will stay out in the cold when it's our kids, but for not our kids, I'll stay.
Wish them luck.
Wish them luck.
I'm curious.
I have that. I think I still have that subscription. They're on this local TV streaming thing. It's like $13.99 a month. I signed up for it for one game because I was doing the colonoscopy thing and my kid was playing. So I was like, all right, I'll pay for it to watch my kid play. Because I have never missed a game. Now I've missed one game in person. Right?
About that, yeah.
Except for when maybe like,
if they both play at the same time.
right, if they both play in a tournament, then like obviously we can't both be at
one. Can't both be at the same place at the same time.
Right.
Or, yeah.
Yeah. But I had to prep for my colonoscopy, so I wasn't going to go to the game and just rain diarrhea all over the stands. So I had to stay home and pay for this service, and then I canceled it because they charged me for it and I forgot. But I think I'm still within that, cancellation period. So if we get home in time, I'll see if I can still get it. If not, I'm not.
What time is the game?
7:30.
Oh, I thought it was 6.
There's 2 games tonight.
Well, that's right. They're the second
They're
game.
the second game. Yes.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. So let's get to Middletown, see what they got. Maybe we'll go to Springtown.
Another not favorite Goodwill. The other one is least favorite. But that one, Smyrna,
Yeah. So let's see if we can close out with some good ones. Or good one. We'll see about this. It'll be dark, so stay tuned for that. Spooky lighting time. All right, guys, it's the next morning and it's windy again. So let's look at our haul and see what we got. Not a whole lot, but some decent stuff. Let's see. All right, bringing the camera around. Let's zoom it out. Sorry, my shadow is going to be in the way because the sun's behind me now. So a bunch of games, which is always good. All right, let's just dive in. Let's go. So they bagged this stuff up at our last stop. Not our last stop. Actually, yes, this was our last stop. So this Dunkin' Donuts fitness shaker, which is weird to come from a Dunkin' Donuts, but yeah, for $1, I mean, I should get $15 for that, let's say. A couple of Disney mugs. I'm not going to take everything out, but this it's a cool Disney Parks mug. And this Epcot mug. And then this is that's a vintage melamine party ball. Ingrid is the brand with all the plates and cups and stuff. There might be something else down there. Yeah, so let's get this out of the way. I'm gonna rip the bag. All right. We've got this Starbucks $2.99 Disney Epcot Mickey Mouse mug. That's probably good for about $25. Picked up 2 of these coveralls. Sorry, garbage truck was going by. I did that already.
You did it?
This is Bulwark Protective Apparel. Flame resistant. It's got the logo on the arm there. And they are coveralls, so they're the whole shebang. These sell for decent money. I paid $10 a pair. Should get probably 50 bucks a pair for those. So those are neato. This is the Six Flags little cup for $1. I'm guessing I'll get probably, I don't know, 12 to 15 for that. These are always decent. Twist and Shout multiplications. Quantum Leap, Leapfrog. It's about 20-25. These I don't know, but they're 33 cents, so why not, right? This is Bonnie, made in the USA, little fork. I don't know if that's Bakelite or not. It doesn't feel like it, so I'm going to say no. Spatula, Flint stainless steel, made in the USA spatula. That could be Bakelite. Bakelite is a very early form of plastic, so that's what we're looking for. This is Ace brand. Really like the graphic on it. That's cool. That's like 60s. And this is an Echo spoon. That's pretty early. So the pizza cutter is also Echo. This is another, I think this is, nope, this is not Echo. This is Frontier Forge, like a cheese slicer server made in Japan. So those are all 33 cents a piece. So yeah, we're going to get that. Balderdash game, you've seen those 1,000 times. This coffee maker we picked up at the bins. Rare to find coffee makers complete. It's a Krups, very vintage, 90s vintage or early 2000s vintage. And another bins find. These Clark's shoes. Yeah, I mean, they're super light, so probably right at £1. So $2. If I get 20 bucks for them, that's fine. Uno Flash. Let's just put in the box upside down. We counted the cards in the store and we counted one card short, but that was kind of in a hurry. So we're taking a chance. We're going to count them again and hopefully it was a miscount. But this is a $40 to $50 game. And in the back there, I got a Tupperware carafe back there. That's a Locus Trigon. This is a 1991 Game of Life. This is a little bit later Stratego. This is a bin find. Coaster set. Coaster sets are always fun, I guess. I don't know. This is made in the USA, plastic with a plastic insert, kind of ambery looking. Well, it is amber with that kind of creamy beige 70s. Very cool with the holder. That's probably about 25, I'd say. This $5.99 Jelly Rollers hair curlers by Conair. That's about 30 bucks. This is an older, this is also a bin find. Uniden. There's the Uniden cordless phone. Battery is probably shot, but people love vintage cordless stuff. I don't know. This is $1, and I don't know what it looks like. I don't know. Blades? I don't know. It's Tupperware, though, and for $1, why not? It's another bin find. This is, well, kind of bent. There we go. Fixed it. Coach sunglasses case. No glasses included. But just the case, I could probably get 15 bucks for that. And this is our meatballer.
kind of cool. Sorry, my finger's in the way. Little meatballer. Progressus, Italy. So yeah, that's cool. We picked this up before. Mini decks for your 5.5 floppy discs for your vintage computing. We've sold this before for like 35 bucks. That was a bin find. This is also a bin find. Dr. Seuss Whirly Fun. Brand new, sealed, but it's got that split corner, and there goes the receipt. It's windy out. These sell fairly well. Anytime you can find like a bar, this is a bar mat, doers, for your at-home bars. That, I mean, they don't sell for a lot, but that's probably a good 15 bucks. Another eyeglass case, Lily Pulitzer, but that one's got the glasses in it. Lily Pulitzer. I don't know if you could see that, but it is the Lily Pulitzer glasses. And this is a little manicurist lamp. I guess it's for drying. I don't know. That's not my thing. Although I am the one that picked that up. So, those go for like 20 bucks. We pick these up anytime we can find them. Laser line. Here's the brand. CD, DVD, no CD holders. We sell these for like 40 to 45 bucks, and they sell fast. This one's a little bit beat up, so probably on the lower end, probably even like 35. This Easton bag, baseball. That's probably good for I'd say 25 to 30. And then we got a bunch of like pots and lids, all Revere ware. And we got a Pampered Chef lid. What is this to?
It's a bowl.
Oh, to a bowl. I don't know a bowl. And then just a bunch of games. We're not going to go through them all, but yes, too. We'll look at these busy gears, because nobody suspects the stuff like this, right? Like, it's just kind of basic, but this set gets like $40 to $45 if it's complete. Now, we did peek inside the box. We think it's complete. We didn't pull everything out, but if it's complete, it's 40, maybe 50, depending on condition. So we all know Categories Junior, Arch Rival. We have one listed, right? Or did we sell it?
I don't remember.
Yeah. So Pente is okay. It goes through phases. Picked up a Braun grinder, not for $15 like they were at the 2nd Avenue thrifts. These pinking shears, these are like $15. Picked them up at the Goodwill Outlet. So this probably cost us, I don't know, 40 cents. This bag of play food, probably from multiple sets is what we're guessing. There's a bottle in there. I just picked it up because you never know. Stuff like this can be good. And even if we just throw it out there as a lot, like somebody will buy it just for their kids to play with. You never know. Right? So another Goodwill bin find, Pampered Chef Stone pie plate thing. This is a Goodwill bins, right?
All of that
is yeah. Another Echo fork, Goodwill bins. This we've sold one of these before. this Foley lifter burger flip. We've sold one of these for like 22 bucks. So figure, I mean, this thing's super light. So we'll call it 33 cents again. This Echo can opener. It's a bit rusty, but still spins. We're good. Echo tongs. And then we picked up a bunch of Game of Life game pieces, instructions, the number strip, and that Pampered Chef microwave cooker, and this Game of Life money tray. And we picked up that tote and what's in it. Ugh. Hangman. Ugh. Hands down, that's probably a $22 to $25. Not great, but for $2, pretty good. This is a vintage Tupperware pitcher. That was a bin find, so that's probably, I don't know, 18 to 22, I would say. This is a Squishmallow. We don't usually pick up Squishmallows at thrifts. This was a bin find. It's a Hug Me. We used to pick up Squishmallows all the time for Amazon and Walmart sales. Used, if you can find them vintage, they're good. This one doesn't have the tag on it, is probably about a $15 fine. Super light. So that's fine. We can do that. This is the slow cooker. West Bend slow cooker. We pick these up all the time. Actually rolled that right in my way. This is that Tupperware carafe. $3. These are Starbucks mugs we were talking about. They're newer, styled for $1 a piece. We'll probably get 22 to 25, I'll say. And Pokino new. That's 25 to 30 because it is new, but it is newer. This is Bicycle brand, not the original from the 50s and 60s. So, but still good for 25 to 30 bucks. And this is the Haunted Mansion mug. $2. Disney mug. This is probably a $30 mug. Oh, I see. There's a face that shows up there when it's warm. You can kind of see the outline of it. So that's it. Oop. All right. That's what we got. So nothing super exciting, but stuff to list. Popular stuff. It'll sell quick. Most of it. So we're going to help her get it put away. And then we'll start sparking while she takes pictures so I can list stuff tonight. So you guys know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, all the happy horse shit. Catch you tomorrow. See ya.